ask the user for 5 numbers, store them in an array, then find the sum, product, largest and smallest of those numbers. So the first thing they're going to want us to do is have an array to store 5 numbers in, right? So let's go ahead and start that. We have an array right there, start. And we're going to go ahead and use the .times method because we're going to need to do something 5 times. So for the first question, if the array is equal to an empty array, I'll have a set of instructions for the program, which will be give me a number, and then once I ask them to give me a number, I need to get that number from them. So gets.chomp. And we're going to go ahead and switch it now into an integer. The reason being is they ask for the sum, the product, the largest, the smallest, and it's you can't really find that with a string when it comes to integers. So, or you can't find it if it's a string, so you need to turn it into an integer. That's something we'd have to do later, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. And we're going to push whatever number they gave us into our array. And then else just means if it's not the first time, so if the array is no longer empty, I'll say give me another number. And this time we have to allow it to give us a number again. So chomp dot to underscore I. Oh, that's not I now, is it? I, and then we're gonna push all of those nums into the array. So if you just want to troubleshoot real quick and see if your array is printing out correctly, you go print R. It should show you that it's going to be an array. If we go to our terminal, run our the do statement needs an N and so does if. So there we go. Give me a number 1, 2, 3, 4, and after I press this, boom, there it is. There's our array of 5 numbers. Cool. So the next thing they want us to do is then find the sum and product. So we've already taken this, right? We've gotten the 5 numbers, we stored it in an array. Now let's find the sum and the product. The sum is this, or the product's the same thing as the sum, except for you multiply each number rather than getting the sum. So sum, or add, sorry. Sum will start at 0. We'll have the product start at 1, because if you multiply anything by 0, it's just going to be 0, and that's not what we're trying to get. Alright, so now we have that and that. Now, we want to iterate through our array to have it do something. And this is going to be a variable that we're going to need, so I'm just going to go ahead and use, I was going to use number, but let's go ahead and use int. It could be anything, remember that. So if you do sum plus equals int, and then product plus or multiply equals int. So this right here is going to be the same thing as if I wrote it out like this. Product times int. So every time we're doing this, it's going to re-establish or reset whatever product and sum are. We'll go ahead and do it the other way because we like to keep everything simple. Equals int. And so now if we do that, so if we put sum and put product. Now, so if we run all that, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and it should be 15 and 20. That's exactly what we're looking for. So that's the answer for that one. I'm not going to give you guys the answer for the largest and smallest. If you did it this way, look under methods for the class array, max and min. That's the hint I'll give you. Alright, so let's go to the next one now. We'll go ahead and comment this one out because the next one is about cars. So you are a dealer, car dealer, create a hash of vehicles. The model is the key, the make is the value. And ask the customer what car model they're looking for, and then find out if you have it or not. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is create a hash with cars in it. So I'll go ahead and call this one vehicles, and then put a couple of cars in there. So that's the key, which is they ask for the model, and the make is the value in this case. So the first thing you want to do is ask them, put, let's see, what car are you looking for? What blank are you looking for? What car? Okay. And then we'll say car to allow them to tell us what car they want. So that's that. We're going to use a boolean in this case. So if it's in stock, we're going to start it at false. If the car is in stock, we will change it to true, and that's how we'll know what statement to say. So that's that, just for some readability for you guys. So let's see here. We're gonna go do it in each. So we got a vehicles.each do. And if you remember, we usually use key and value. But in this case, we're gonna go ahead and use let's see what they said. Was it model and make? Just doing it according to what the exercise is asking for. So they're saying the model is the key, the make is the value. So you go ahead and do that, end it. And so now if the model is equal to the car, then we will set in stock equal to true. And then end. Oh, that's not now equal. So we set it to true. So it's gonna run that, and now what we can do is if in stock, meaning if in stock is true, we will put let's say yes, we have so it's going to be a vehicle, car, because that's what they put. Vehicles, yes, we have blank in stock, right this way. Else it doesn't have it, we can say puts, sorry, we are currently out of stock. And then of course I'll forget the end. So let's go ahead and run this chunk of code and see what happens. So what car are we looking for? Let's put in a Prius. And it says, Prius, yes, we have a Toyota in stock. Right this way. So it says a Toyota in stock. What can you do to make it say, yes, we have a Prius in stock, or yes, we have a CRV in stock? That's something I'll ask you guys first thing tomorrow. If you guys have any other questions, please write them down or Slack me.